Like millions of others, your Black Friday and Cyber Monday purchases might be starting to arrive in the mail, all part of the record shopping over the weekend.
But that's not the only spending record in Arkansas as more tourists come to the state. THV11's Sarah Hrbakowitz explains what the economic boost could mean for you and when it might slow down.
Faith, between gifts and travel, holidays can get pretty expensive. Factor in those inflated prices and you'll see an even bigger price tag. But after so many years of pandemic strain on the holidays, now these prices aren't slowing down shoppers or travelers.
Typically, the holiday season is the biggest time of the year for retailers.
Adobe Analytics reports that online sales the day after Thanksgiving topped $9.1 billion. But UALR economist Michael Pacco says this year's rise in spending doesn't necessarily mean more purchases.
Inflation, in a way, fosters even more spending, because if you want to continue to purchase the same quantity of goods, you have to actually spend more money on that.
Even as people battle inflation, there's a psychological reason behind the record spending: COVID fatigue.
Even after everything that has, transpired over the last two and a half years, I think people are really just trying to search for a sense of normalcy.
Therapist Natasha Thorne says that search can lead people to look past these price tags.
And so the money at this point just kind of becomes secondary.
And that craving for pre-COVID feelings, in some cases, is becoming an economic reality. Our state's tax revenue for hospitality and tourism are both above 2019 levels. Pacco says these spending trends could keep the economy moving along for a little while longer.
Persistence of consumers is going to carry us through this holiday season. And then maybe the hangover will hit after January and we'll see some drop off in consumer spending then.
All right, Sarah, let's talk about this. You talk about record spending. How many shoppers are we talking about here? You got a number?
Yes, we are saying that surveys show 166 million Americans did some holiday shopping on Black Friday. That's 8 million more than last year. And a lot of those shoppers were actually in person this year.